Let me tell you a secret. No one does when they begin. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. If I had to know everything about connecting people before I got started, I never would have built Facebook. Movies and pop culture just get this all wrong. The idea of a single eureka moment is a dangerous lie. It makes us feel inadequate, because we feel like we haven't had ours yet. And it prevents people with seeds of good ideas from ever getting started in the first place.
I have good news for you. Your financial success isn't determined by your knowledge, IQ, or even your math skills. It all comes down to behavior. Your habits, your mindset, your emotional triggers. When you hear the word money, these factors decide where you'll end up. That's why Warren Buffett says, never invest in a business you don't understand. Because understanding isn't just about numbers, it's about psychology. And until you understand money's psychology, you'll never truly manage your finances the right way. But once you do, wealth will follow you everywhere you go. People think money is about logic, but it's about emotions. No one is crazy. We just have different experiences, different upbringings, and different perspectives. Someone raised in poverty will view money differently than someone raised by wealthy parents. And that difference creates patterns, some that lead to success and others that keep people trapped in financial struggle. The reality is, today's financial world is relatively new. The 401k plan, that only started in 1978, index funds, 1976. In the grand scheme of history, we're all still figuring this money game out. The problem is, some people are learning faster than others, and if you don't take control of your own financial education, you'll always be at the mercy of those who do. Luck and risk play a bigger role than most people admit. Success isn't always about hard work, and failure isn't always about laziness. Bill Gates was brilliant and hardworking, but he also got lucky. His school was one of the few that had computers at the time. His classmate Kent Evans was just as smart, but he died in a mountain climbing accident before he could reach the same level. That's the reality. We love to look at billionaires and believe their success is 100% effort, but that's not true. What's true is that success follows patterns. And if you study those patterns, instead of idolizing individuals, you can apply them to your own life. Trying to copy Warren Buffett's results? Impossible. But following his principle of controlling time and capital, that's within your reach. The real game isn't just making money, it's knowing when enough is enough. Some of the wealthiest people in history lost everything because they didn't recognize the line between ambition and greed. It's easy to chase bigger numbers, but if you're risking what you already have for what you don't need, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Money should give you freedom, not turn you into its prisoner. Reputation, freedom, family, friendships, some things aren't worth gambling, no matter the potential reward. Wealth isn't about getting rich fast. It's about staying rich long term. That's why compound interest is the most powerful force in finance. Warren Buffett didn't just invest well, he started investing at 10 years old. By 30, he had $1 million. By 65, he had built an empire. The longer your money stays invested, the harder it works for you. Most people take big risks, chasing short-term gains. But wealth isn't about one lucky move. It's about consistent, steady growth over time. It's planting a tree, watering it, and watching it grow, not digging it up every year to check the roots. The hardest part of success isn't getting there. It's staying there.
How important is success? How important is money? And how important is money to success? So
to me, success was important, but you know, and I think this is true for almost everybody in the room, I think you have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're not going to be successful. And I loved what I did. I did real estate. I went in early. I always loved sports. I would have loved to be any kind. I'm not a bad golfer, right? And you know, but I always
We
loved,
won.
We won.
We won.
We're gonna always win, you and I. We're never gonna lose.
They choked. They choked. Did they choke?
They choke.
They were chokers.
They choke like dogs, right?
Chokers and losers.
When I talked about success, I always started, you have to do something you love. If you don't do what you love, you're most likely not going to be successful.
Making money requires risk, optimism, and bold action. But keeping money, that requires humility, discipline, and a healthy respect for the fact that what you have today could disappear tomorrow. Past success doesn't guarantee future success. That's why the most important financial skill isn't just making smart moves, it's surviving the bad ones. The people who win in the long run aren't necessarily the smartest. They're the ones who stay in the game long enough to reap the rewards. No matter how much you earn, if you don't save, you'll never be wealthy. Savings aren't just about hitting a target number, they're about flexibility. The ability to move when opportunities arise, the ability to weather financial storms without panic, the ability to choose your own path instead of being forced down one. That's real wealth. And the best way to start, stop caring what other people think. Most people spend money to impress others. The moment you stop trying to impress, you gain the power to build real financial security. Always be prepared for the worst. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, but financial disasters happen over and over again. Markets crash, jobs disappear, expenses hit out of nowhere. If you have no backup plan, no emergency funds, no ability to pivot when things go south, you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you're ready, if you've built a financial cushion, you don't just survive downturns, you use them to level up. Your financial goals today will change over time. You might think you don't want kids, a house, or a specific lifestyle. Then one day, your entire perspective shifts. If you don't plan for flexibility, you'll box yourself into a future you no longer want. The best financial strategy? Accept that change is inevitable. Make choices today that give your future self as many options as possible. Everything has a price. Losses, failures, setbacks, they're not signs that you should quit. They're just the price of success. Most people want the rewards without paying the cost. But the truth is, success isn't free. It demands resilience. It demands that you see failures as tuition, not as the end of the road. If you can shift your mindset to view every setback as part of the learning process, you'll never be defeated. And if you want real success, get the right advice. The internet is full of financial experts. Everyone has an opinion, but most of them aren't talking to you. They're talking from their own experience, based on their own financial position. Your goals, your income, your situation, they're unique. Learn to filter advice, take what applies, and discard the rest. Despite setbacks, keep your mindset strong. The market crashes, opportunities seem lost, and people panic. But here's the truth. What goes down eventually goes up. Fear and panic make people abandon the game right before the next upswing. Stay focused on the long term. The real winners are the ones who ride out the storms and emerge stronger on the other side. True wealth isn't about money, it's about control. The ultimate freedom is waking up every day and choosing what you do, when you do it, and who you do it with. That's the highest dividend money can pay. So don't waste time impressing others. Impress yourself. Master your money, or your money will master you. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and like this video. It helps push my content to more people who need to hear it. Please subscribe to Nova Society Finance. Always remember to master your money. Don't let your money master you.